So before we start with mutual inductance of two solenoids, we'll see what are the factors which depends on this mutual induction, okay, of two solenoids, or you can say two coils basically. See, first thing is the material medium between these two coils, okay, like whether are you keeping it in vacuum or air, or whether some other material is there inside. So obviously the permeability comes into play, okay. Now the second point is the position of the two coils. All right, now when we talk about position of two coils, there are 3 or 4 types of positions in which the coils can be placed. All right, first one is this. So this is the coaxial coils, you can say. All right, so both of them are in the same coil, so same axis. Okay, so this is one. The second one is where they are perpendicular to each other. Okay, and the third one is, the coils are one above the other. Okay, now we have 3 methods, or you can say 3 types in which we can place the two coils. Now we need to look at when the flux linking with the two coils will be maximum and when it will be minimum. Okay, so now the first one is a coaxial one, correct? When we talk about coaxial, in coaxial there are 2 types. This is one coaxial and this is one more coaxial. Okay, in the first type, what you are seeing, in the first type, the flux from the first coil, so let's say this is the first coil, that's the second coil. From the first coil, whatever the flux you are getting, so only part of the flux will be linking with the second coil, correct? Not all of them, not every flux of the primary or the first coil is not linking with the secondary, but still majority portion of the flux will be linking with the secondary. Okay, now in the coaxial, the second type here, so every flux, almost every flux which is there in the primary will get linked with the secondary. So here the flux will be maximum. Okay, this is the maximum case. Now the next type what we are looking at, this is the second type what we are looking at. Here what you have the primary coil or the first solenoid and the second solenoid. Now about 80 to 90% of the flux will link with the secondary. Okay, now this is what we use even in transformers also. Okay, about 80% will be linked with the secondary. Now the third type is when they are orthogonal, or you can say perpendicular. Here least amount of flux will be linking with the secondary. Okay, now if you look at this picture, so the flux from the primary is coming, only part of the flux from the primary will get linked with the secondary. Okay, so what we have to consider is maximum flux from the primary should get linked with the secondary, correct? So what we do is we use this particular combination. This is coaxial two solenoids, and in the next video you will see what is the mutual inductance of these two coils, or you can say solenoids.